Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. Now, before we get into anything, I've got a little confession to make. After we played the Olympiacos games and did the Champions League draw, I hit continue and the game crashed and I hadn't saved it. So, what I've had to do is I've had to play those games again, and luckily I managed to win them straight away. I didn't actually have to replay any of them, I won them, we're into the Champions League again, but this time our group's a little bit different. We are in Group G this time, and we have Benfica, Shakhtar once again, and Bayer Leverkusen. So it's probably an easier group. I was looking forward to getting absolutely battered by Barcelona. This time maybe we'll just get battered by Benfica. I think we might get Europa League out of this. This group is definitely something that we could actually get a little bit further maybe. And because the game crashed, all of my transfers that I'd made and planned and so on didn't actually go through, so I had to redo them. So, in order that they came in, which is different than last time, even though I made the bids on the same day, Leo Bonatini has returned. Beram Kayal has signed on loan from Brighton for the season. We're paying all of his, or we're not paying any of his wages actually. He's going to cost £800,000 for the season. He is a natural ball winner midfielder, so he's going to be very useful. Next up on loan from Brighton as well is Jason Steele, the 28-year-old English goalkeeper. He's signed as a backup because I'm not expecting to play him, but as he's English, he counts as European for now. I don't know what's going on with Brexit, but for now, at least he's English. We've got another option in goal in case we get an injured goalkeeper again. Luke Garbett has also signed on loan. This time he has come in from Everton. He is, what's he costing us? $1 million? 450k. He's a cheap one. He's going to be here for the entire season. He's going to be a wing-back. He's probably going to replace Christian Mafla because I think he's better than Mafla. Although Mafla is actually somehow a 4-star player, whereas Garbett is only a 3-star player. Kyle Norton has also returned from Bournemouth, so he's here for the year. Roderick Miranda has signed from Wolverhampton Wanderers, as I mentioned in the last episode. I think he joined. And so is Tyrone Mings. He's returned as well. I've also loaned this guy, Wei Jin, who is a Chinese ball-winner midfielder with 5-star potential. I really want to sign him, but we can't afford him. He's going to cost about £3 million to sign him, so we're not going to do that. But I'm thinking if we get him in early, he can start getting his Slovenian passport ready. In a couple of years' time, we can sign him, and he's going to be already halfway to being Slovenian. Also, Abdul Antonio has signed from Academia Mario Esteves Kaluna, apparently. And Omar Mendy has signed from Centre Africain. In between episodes, we've played just 2 games. First up was a match against Rudar Velenya. It was a 1-1 draw. Harris Dedrick with a goal on 9 minutes for Rudar Velenya to open the scoring. Luke Garbett scores in the 91st minute on his debut to grasp a point right at the death. And the second match was up against Alumni. It was a 2-0 victory. Dare Versic with both the goals, 1 on 9 minutes, 1 on 89 minutes. 3 points in the bag against our rivals. In case you were interested, the matches against Olympiacos, we won the first one 1-0, Tavares with a goal. The second one was 3-1, Mafla, Tavares and Zahovic. You'll notice here, we lost a game against Celje. I didn't replay this one because I thought it's one match, it's not going to be the end of the world, but we lost to Celje instead. I think last time we won like 3-0. Tavares and Rosero with the goals, but Leo Bonatini getting himself sent off on his debut. Not really the start we wanted. Today then, rather than a game against whoever it would have been, Barcelona or Dynamo Kiev, someone like that, we're going to have Benfica. And luckily we were able to re-register our squad, so we've got a lot of our new players are now in the team, so we should have a much stronger side than what we had in the qualifying rounds. The starting lineup we are going to go for. In goal will be Hajdini, Roderick Miranda, Daniel Rosero and Tyrone Mings will be the back 3. Very, very different from what you normally see. Kyle Norton will be the right back. Christian Mafla will stay as the left back. Kayal and Bakayoko will be the 2 central midfielders. Versic will be just behind the strike partnership of Luka Zahovic and Leo Bonatini. That looks like a much better squad now, doesn't it? I want to get a win. Just the one win in the group stage is all I'm really after. But 3 points, I think we get a big chunk of money if that happens as well. So That's kind of the dream. I don't think Benfica are the team that we're going to beat, though. 15 minutes in, and Benfica have a cross. Bonatini's going to head it further clear. Versic is going to get there. Now the counter-attack is on. Luka Zahovic collects the ball. 3 players across to his left-hand side. If he gets around his man, he has done. Is he going to cross it? And he does. Isidore Bakayoko is there, and the keeper, Varela, makes the save. Of all the people, it was Bakayoko. Could it not have been Bonatini? We are almost at half-time, and so far, we've had one highlight, and it was an Isidore Bakayoko header. We are at half-time. We are all over Benfica. We're just not scoring the goal. Right, we're doing a change. Versic is going to come off. We're going to bring on Kramaric just behind the strikers. Mr. Maribor Marcos Tavares is on the bench and probably will get a little bit of action at some point in this game. But I really want to keep Bonatini and Zahovic up front because I think those two together could make a formidable partnership. It's a corner for Benfica after 15 seconds in the second half. Not good. Corner is going to come in then from Servi. Towards the back post, Luizão heads over the bar. This is going to be a 0-0, isn't it? We score so many goals and concede so many goals that it's only right that we have the odd 0-0 every now and then. Free kick for Benfica. Harris is there, and it is in the back of the net. Haris Seferovic, I think, is a Swiss player. We're 1-0 down. Great. We've also picked up like a ridiculous amount of yellow cards. What is going on? Right, Norton's playing awful. Great. Milic is coming on. Kajal's also playing awful. We're going to bring on Vlahovic. That's all the subs, isn't it? That's all we can do. Almeida with a throw-on for Benfica. Almeida's going to get it back, crosses in early. Milic clears it upfield, but it's going to come back towards us. Yuri Ribeiro tries to find Servi, but doesn't do it. Roderick Miranda, where are you going? He's crossed it in. He's actually crossed it in. Roderick Miranda. That is not a Servi assist. That is a Roderick Miranda assist. That was shocking. Well, at the end of this game, the team is going to get an absolute bollocking because we were the better side in the first half, and in the second half, we've actually just gifted them goals. 95 minutes have been played, the full-time whistle goes. Awful, absolutely shocking. That was terrible. We actually played better when we lost 6-0. Well, up next then is going to be Bayer Leverkusen, but between matches we're going to have Domzeli, Tabor, Cezanna and Olympia, which I will join you for when this Fade to Black disappears. The matches in between episodes are over. We have played all 3 of them, we've won all 3 of them. We are sat top of the table. First up against Domzele, it was a 5-0 victory. Der Versic with a penalty after 3 minutes. Isidore Bakayoko on the score sheet once again on 19. Marcos Tavares on 64. Leo Bonatini on 72. And Luke Garber again on 80 minutes. 5-0 against a very good Domzele side. In the Slovenian Cup, of course, which is what we are currently champions of. We are defending champions of the Slovenian Cup. It was a 4-1 victory against Tabor Cezanna. Jack Robinson opened the scoring on 15 minutes. Leo Bonatini then gets 2 quick-fire goals in 30 and 38 into the second half. Der Versic scored on 54 minutes. They get a consolation goal, Matija Konk, on the 85th minute, but it's a 4-1 victory against not a very good team, basically. And that was followed up by another 4-1 victory, this time against Olympia, who are one of our rivals, local rivals, competitive rivals, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, we won 4-1. We were actually 1-0 down. Branko Ilic with a goal on 21 minutes, but Luka Zahovic pulled one back on the stroke of half-time on the 46th minute of the first half. Into the second half, Leo Bonatini scores once again. Luka Zahovic gets his second of the game, and then Isidore Bakayoko again scoring another goal. Like I said earlier, we are top of the table at the moment. Before we get into the game against Bayer Leverkusen, I want to draw your attention to Christ Diamande. He's currently out on loan at Rudar Velenia, and he's turning into a very good footballer. He's getting first-team football in the Slovenian First League, 8 games so far this season, so he's missed about 4, I think. But he's looking good. Can't tackle, but everything else seems to be going up. I mean, he's getting better at free kicks. They're now 1. His first touch is up to 4. I do have high hopes for him, though. We have made it to Germany to play against Bayer Leverkusen. Currently, they are sat on 3 points along with Benfica. So if we lose, and Benfica also beat Shakhtar, there's going to be a very big gulf in points between the top and the bottom of the table. We really need to get some points on the board. This probably isn't the game for it either. The starting lineup we are going to go for: Hajdini in goal, Miranda, Rosero and Mings will be the back 3. Luke Garbett will be making his Champions League debut in left back. Carl Norton will be the right back. Beran Kajal and Isidore Bakayoko will be the 2 central midfielders. Martin Kramaric is going to be the shadow striker today. Luka Zahovic and Leo Bonatini will be the two strikers. That's a strong team. It looks like a very good team, but last time we had a very good team against Benfica, we still didn't do very well. We need a goal. We would need to score a goal. Just realised we are playing Luke Garbett, who was playing for Oxford last season. He's up against Leon Bailey. This is going to be a tough challenge for, I was going to say young Luke. He's 25 now, he's getting on a bit. Bakayoko with a free kick. Jonathan Tara's hit the bar. What's going on here? Is that us? Is this actually us with the ball? Bakayoko on the head, over the bar. That was us. It looked like Jonathan Tah headed it onto the crossbar. It looks like in Portugal, Shakhtar are winning 1-0 after just 1 minute as well. So, if we win here, every team in the group will be on 3 points after 2 games. That'll be nice. In order for us to win, obviously, we need some highlights, but we're not getting any, and it looks like it's going to go in at half-time. Shakhtar, 2-0 up now. 2 minutes left of the first half to play. Brandt to that man's name, Kevin Volland. Kevin Volland's an absolute animal in this game, and he always scores. What have we done there? Lucas Alario with the goal. Daniel Rosero just smashed it into him. So far, we've conceded 3 goals in this Champions League group. 2 of them, we've actually assisted. We are 51 minutes in, and we're still in the first half. Okay, we've got half-time. There's been an injury. There's been goals. Right, shout at people, because we're not doing very well. We're just doing awful. I'm not going to do any subs. I'm thinking shouting at people should hopefully be enough to light a fire up their ass and actually do something in the second half. Straight away in the second half, there's a corner for our opponent. We're 2-0 down. We are actually 2-0 down. What happened? We just didn't switch on. We were just, all of us, just not paying attention at all. It was like a game of statues. What's the point in having a guy on the post if he doesn't move? He didn't even look at the ball. Free kick for Bayer Leverkusen. Bailey, edge of the area. Takes a touch, finds Kevin Volland, plays it back out to the free kick taker. Sanabria, back to the free kick taker. I can't say his name, so I'm not going to even try. Sanabria gets the ball back again. Leon Bailey, they're passing it around us. We're going to lose about 4 or 5-0, aren't we? Roderick heads clear. They've got the ball back. Julian Brandt into Sanabria. Tyrone Mings has given away a penalty. It's going to be 3-0. Can Hajdini stop it from being 3-0? This man, Aranguiz, with the penalty into the bottom corner. We are going to get battered by Bayer Leverkusen, and we deserve it. 50 minutes in, Miranda is getting... I've got no centre-backs on the bench. I have no central defenders on the bench at all. And I don't even have Darren Gibson. Well, the back three is going to have to stay the same. Carl Norton is coming off. Luke Garber is coming off. And also Leo Bonatini is coming off. All 3 subs used after 51 minutes because they're playing terrible. Henriks with a throw on for Leverkusen. Gets the ball back. Cross-field in the middle to Baumgartler. Gets tackled by Mafler. Zahovic isn't going to get there because Christian Mafler is a terrible footballer. I don't know why he's considered better than Luke Garbett, because Luke Garbett's awful as well. That might explain it. Julian Brandt had a go. It's over the bar. This match is just not very good at all, is it? Hajdini with a goal kick to Tyrone Mings. I don't think we've got the ball past the halfway line. Bakayoko, Kayal, Marcos Tavares. He's going to play it back to Tyrone Mings. Mings needs a runner. Finds Christian Mafler. Still haven't got the ball over the halfway line. There it is. It's finally made it. Kramaric isn't going to get the ball. Lars Bender forward to Brandt. Julian Brandt to Aranguez. Cross field looking for Mitchell Vesa. He finds Sanabria. Terrible. We've saved it. We've actually saved it. We've done something good, but it was awful defending. Corner comes in to the 6-yard box. It's cleared. Tavares isn't going to get it far enough away, is he? It's going to come back towards us. Brandt is fouled. It's going to be a yellow card. Luka Zahovic. We're going to see the free kick as well, apparently. Aranguez with a free kick. Milic heads forward. Aranguez going to get the ball back to Visa in the area. Crossed into... They're not even shooting. They are actually not even shooting the ball. It's just hitting a player and going in. Looks like we're going to be saving some money because there's going to be some fines dished out. Miranda and Rosero are going to be getting fines by the looks of it. I can't find Miranda because he's on loan. Jonathan Tars played it back to the keeper and Marcos Tavares wasn't awake enough to actually run onto it. Kayal, Bakayoko. Bakayoko, the only player on our team who's actually doing okay by the looks of it. Kayal gets the ball back. Kramaric to Tavares. Through to Zahovic, across Milic. He's got 4 in the box. He finds Zahovic. Zahovic has put it in the back of the net. It's 4-1. It's not really going to mean anything, is it? Volland with the free kick for Bayer Leverkusen. It's straight at the keeper, and the keeper, it's awful. 5-1. Do we deserve it? I think we probably do. We've been awful. We've been just shocking. They've had a lot of luck, but still, we've been absolutely appalling. 93 minutes on the clock. It is going to be the end of the game, isn't it? We've got a free kick. Hajdini's going to take forever to get the ball. We are over the 93. We've lost 5-1 in Germany. Awful, awful, awful. Absolutely terrible. We should appreciate their efforts. What efforts? No one made any. I'm not happy with the result. I'm also going to single you out. You're going to get an aggressive talk. You made a costly mistake. I don't care if you lose confidence. I want you to know that you were terrible. Well, at least you were motivated. So my plan of getting Europa League football from the Champions League group stages, it's not going to happen, is it? We are already rooted to the bottom of the table. Just the 1 goal scored, 6 conceded. Or 7 conceded, sorry. It's another one of those years. Next episode, we are probably going to do the final 2. So it'll be the same 2 teams. It'll be Benfica and Leverkusen. So it's going to be a huge chunk in the middle. I'm going to miss out the Shakhtar games because I feel like the Shakhtar games aren't going to be relevant. Although last time I said that, I did change it up. So we might see Shakhtar Benfica. Don't know. Anyway, that'll be the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time where hopefully we can actually play some decent football.